Welcome to Vacuum Wars, and to our review of the Dyson V9 Motorbar Cordless Vacuum. Dyson recently introduced the V9 as a new entry in their cordless lineup, slotting it in between the V8 and V11 in terms of price and features. It has the newer inline body style that Dyson made popular with the V10 and V11. It comes in lighter than the V8, and it's currently selling for quite a bit less than its list price, putting it in the neighborhood of $400, which we think is actually a pretty compelling price for a Dyson. We bought one and put it through all kinds of tests over the last few weeks, and in this video, we'll go over the pros and cons to see how the Dyson V9 holds up. Links are in the description, and let's get started. First, the basics. The Dyson V9 Motorbar is a cordless stick vacuum that comes with the Motorbar cleaner head. It does not come with a soft roller head like some of the higher-end versions. The Motorbar cleaner head is Dyson's combo floor head with active hair removal built in and can be used for both hard floors and carpets. It has the newer trombone-style inline body design, meaning the wand, dustbin, and motor are stacked in a straight line. It has 3 power modes: Eco, Medium, and Boost. It notably doesn't have an auto suction adjustment mode like on higher end models. Starting off with the pros. The headline power number is its sealed suction, which was significantly above average in our tests at 92 inches of water lift, and it's also notably higher than the Dyson V8, which measured 77 inches. That extra pulling power from the motor showed up where it counts. For example, in our carpet deep clean test, where we embed sand into medium pile carpet and weigh the bin before and after a set number of passes on max power, the V9 scored 96%, which is above the 93% average for cordless vacuums and a touch better than the V8 as well. Another pro is the active hair removal system. This uses little plastic combs built into the brush housing to remove long hair from the roller as you vacuum. And the V9 did extremely well with this in our 14-inch hair tangle test. It got a perfect score, which is better than the V8 and better than the average. One of the defining characteristics of the V9 is how light it is, and the handle weight really backs that up. We measured it at about 1,226 grams, which is well below the average of around 1,500 grams for cordless vacuums of any price. To put that in context, even the Dyson V8, which is considered a relatively light Dyson, came in at 1,562 grams, or 2.7 pounds, in our measurements. And for comparison, the Dyson Gen 5 Detect handle weighs close to 5 pounds. All the weight of a cordless vacuum is felt in the handle, so a lower number here really does make a noticeable difference, especially during longer cleaning sessions or when using it as a handheld, which for a vacuum this light is actually quite practical. Another big pro is filtration. Almost every Dyson cordless we've tested has what Dyson calls whole machine filtration, a fully sealed HEPA system that keeps the microscopic dust and particles you vacuum up from escaping back into the air. The V9 is no exception, and it passed our fog test well with no visible leakage. This is one of the areas where Dyson consistently delivers, and the V9 maintains that standard even at this lower price point. The V9 also has a full LCD screen on the handle, one of our favorite features on the modern cordless vacuums, which shows in real time how much battery life you have remaining, what power mode you're on, and any maintenance alerts like filter cleaning reminders. This is a meaningful upgrade over the Dyson V8, which has no screen at all. Being able to see exactly how much runtime you have left and having that number update as you switch between modes is really useful. On battery life, Dyson says you can get 40 minutes on Eco mode, which is just slightly below average, and we measured about 7 minutes on Boost with the floor head attached. You can expect around 20 to 25 minutes on Medium, which is the most practical setting for most cleaning. What's worth noting is that when you factor in how efficient the battery is relative to the power output, that's what we call the battery efficiency score. The V9 actually comes in above average at 16.4 points versus the 15.85 average. That's a really meaningful result, given how lightweight the handle is, and it speaks to the quality of Dyson's battery engineering. The battery detaches with a single click, and Dyson sells replacement batteries directly, so if you need more runtime, that option is available. The V9 comes with a motorized upholstery tool, what Dyson calls the hair screw tool, which has a conical anti-tangle brush bar that works really well for picking up pet hair and long hair from furniture, upholstery, and pet beds. Combined with how light the handle is, above floor cleaning with this vacuum is more practical than the heavier Dyson models. We would still recommend a third-party hose extension if you want the most versatility in handheld mode. It does make a real difference. But the handle weight alone makes the V9 more comfortable to use as a handheld than other models like it. It's not all positive, so let's take a look at the cons. The biggest one for us was its hard floor surface pickup score, which was below average. The Motorbar floor head has smaller front gates that work well for carpets and create a good seal, but they do limit what it can pick up on hard floors. In our studio debris tests, it started to snowplow around Fruit Loop-sized debris and larger, and its overall hard floor pickup score of 2.0 was below the 3.5 average across all the cordless vacuums we've tested. To be fair, it was still better than the Dyson V8 on hard floors, and for the vast majority of debris types, it handled things just fine. So this is only really a concern if you regularly deal with larger debris on hard floors. It also doesn't come with a soft roller, which would have helped with those larger debris sizes, and is something we would have preferred to see included. Another significant con is the dustbin capacity at 350 milliliters, which is well below the average of around 750 milliliters across the cordless vacuums we test. This is one of the smallest bins we've seen outside of the ultralight category, and you'll need to empty it more often than you probably want to, especially if you have pets or are doing a full house clean. Dyson's point-and-shoot bin ejection is hygienic and easy to use, but the need to empty it frequently is still a real inconvenience. One other thing worth noting is that the V9 uses a trigger-style power switch, meaning you hold the trigger down the entire time it's running. It doesn't have the push-button on-off design that the V12 and Gen 5 series use. It's not a deal breaker, but it can be tiring on longer sessions. The V9 also doesn't have LED lights on the floor head, and it doesn't have auto suction adjustment, which the higher-end Dysons use to automatically optimize power and battery life based on the surface type and debris load. Neither is surprising at this price and weight class, but they're worth mentioning. After adding up all the scores, the Dyson V9 Motorbar is a genuinely good value at its current selling price, especially if what you're looking for is a lightweight Dyson with modern features: the LCD screen, the digital battery display, the active hair removal, and sealed HEPA filtration, at a price well below the V11 and V15. Its carpet performance is above average, and its sealed suction is significantly higher than you'd expect for this price and weight class. The main areas to be aware of are the small bin and the below average hard floor pickup. If you want to check out which cordless vacuums are currently ranking in our top 10 list on our website, you can go to vacuumwars.com and look for the best cordless vacuum section. Links are in the description, and be sure to subscribe to Vacuum Wars before you go. Thanks for watching.
Vacuum Wars independently tests new vacuums year-round, and the links in the description are updated regularly to reflect our latest top picks across multiple categories. You'll also find detailed rankings on the Vacuum Wars website, including our top 20 robot vacuums, top cordless vacuums, and more. Every review here is unsponsored, just honest results. Subscribe so you never miss one, and tap the next video to keep watching.